What's... Huh?
Just find it interesting, that's all. It's just,
Why are you analyzing me?
Oh, Hannah, I'm not analyzing.
Yes, you are. Look, if you want to find out the sex so bad, go ahead and do it. We don't need to make every decision together.
Oh, hey, please, I'm
Look,
not
I'm just
trying to
gonna go home. I feel like we could use a little space.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. And welcome to Soul Caps, y'all. Welcome back on into the channel, everybody, man. Yeah, I hope y'all had a wonderful day, man. Let's talk about Hannah and Archer. And this is the thing that I really wanted to talk about last week, but Hannah wasn't on the show. So I really wanted to get back to it this week. And then, man, we had a pretty explosive episode with these two. So there's obviously a lot of differences between the two when it comes to this baby, right? Their future for this child as co-parents isn't looking too good. They're on totally different pages. Hannah's being a little bit selfish when it comes to the way she wants to handle the baby, and Archer's definitely trying to put his palm print on, this baby as well. And Archer was insisting that they figure out the sex of the baby, right? So after she had the ultrasound appointment, he wanted to know, what the sex was. And he wanted to design the nursery. He was already making plans. And because he's had experience, with having babies before, he knew when his previous baby mothers would have, if they were having a girl or a boy. And he figured that Hannah was having a girl because she likes sweets. I mean, the baby likes sweets. So he's figuring that is probably going to be a girl. I think a girl would be interesting to have. Because on some of these One Chicago shows, most of the kids outside of Michaela, I believe are mainly males. I would love for this baby to actually be a girl between them. I think it'd be interesting for Dean to actually have a daughter in this situation. It'd definitely be interesting to see the way it goes. But anyways, there was a lot of tension between the two. The end of the episode was where it really got a little bit difficult, right? So Archer had invited Hannah for a Halloween festivity and stuff like that. And then things got a little bit weird as Hannah was accusing Archer of trying to analyze her every move and then stormed out. So she wasn't handling it too well, She feels like Archer been a little too hands-on with this early part of this pregnancy and putting his stamp on it, and she's feeling like, he's got too much control over it. And I think that, personally, I think she's overthinking the situation, to be honest. I don't think that's what Dean is doing. Dean clearly respects her boundaries. He's just putting his input on it. Why shouldn't he? He is the father. I don't know what's going on with Hannah. They've always had disagreements in the past, through their working relationship. And so it doesn't surprise me that they're having, differences now. I think what they need to do, they need to sit down and talk about it. They might even need to go to Dr. Charles, so that he can give them some advice or something, because it's clear that these two aren't on the same page, and they need to get on the same page for the benefit of the baby, or it's just going to be whack. They're going to have a wacky, the child is going to have a wacky relationship for both of his parents, But they need to sit down and talk about it. They need to talk about, okay, what is Hannah okay with so that Dean doesn't overstep, and then for Hannah, she needs to allow Dean to have some type of input with the child, It's a weird situation, man. Sometimes it makes me think that I don't even know if Hannah wants to have a baby, It's going to be interesting to see the way this storyline goes. I'm glad that they've been kind of getting deep into it. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very interesting storyline. That's why I hated that I wasn't able to talk about it last week. But it's definitely going to be an interesting storyline, man. I can't wait to hear from y'all in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all thinking about these two. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. So Caps, y'all.